What happens to noise in the head after realization? Noise in head after realization. This is the question. So the question here is, when suffering permanently ends, that is when you are alive, Jivan Mukti, is it because thoughts resisting situations like anxiety, fear do not arise, or because they do arise, but their meanings don't have any impact? Like dialogues don't have impact on the actors. So both are true. Depending on what is the extent action of Chitta Shuddhi or cleanup. We have a conscious mind and subconscious mind. Okay. The subconscious mind interacts with the world. And it sends the signals to the conscious mind. For example, a mobile phone rings. Conscious mind is not yet come to know this. Subconscious mind has decided it's a friendly or an enemy. Your boss is calling or your wife is calling. So every moment you have to judge. The subconscious mind and the body has to judge. Okay. So it will create a signal to the conscious mind. Now, in that signal to the conscious mind, first perception is threat. My boss is calling on a holiday. So Desha will be sent to conscious mind. Now the conscious mind will process that. Okay. Immediately you say, don't take the call. Right? So like that subconscious mind to conscious mind interaction happens. In a Adnani, every situation in life is taken as raga and desha. Labeling happens at a lower level. In our machine language, in a computer language, this is embedded processing happens. Conscious mind like application processing. Embedded processing means it happens at the hardware level. This is much closer to hardware. And the signals will go to program, conscious application program. So programming, many of the actions and reactions happen at the body mind complex level. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Kosha level, there will be signals generated to the conscious mind. The mainly signals are, first level signals are raga and desha, friend or foe. So the brain has to decide, conscious mind has to fight or flight. So this type of interaction happens. So what happens in case of Gnani? If Chitta Shuddhi has a deep degree of Chitta Shuddhi happened, raga desha is gone. So signals will not go. Right? You're almost formatted your disk at the core level. What signals will go? Somebody comes, a thief comes and starts beating Ramana Maharshi. A thief comes to Ramana Maharshi ashram. He finds only vessel. He gets angry and he starts beating Ramana Maharshi with a stick. Is there a pain? Yes. Ramana Maharshi's leg is getting swollen. But is the raga desha? No. No signal is going to brain. No reaction. Understand? Body is sending a signal, there's a pain. But there's no message that raga desha is there, right? Like or dislike is there. Correct? So that's actually a deepest level of purification. A surgery is being done to Ramana Maharshi's hand. Ramana Maharshi just watches. Doctor asks, is there pain? Yes, there's a pain. Are you in pain? No. So there is actually a pain or signals, biological signals are observed, but there's no value given, raga and desha. So this is one level of, deeper level of realization. For many people, realization happens at a lesser degree. Purification has happened at a degree. Chitta Shuddhi has happened at a lesser degree. You have become more clear. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, you are recognized self also. Now the signals will come because Chitta is not fully purified. Integration has not happened fully. But you will be able to discriminate. So you will not identify the I thought. These thoughts will come. Raga desha thought will come. Raga desha thought will evoke your identity. Okay. So for example, a nice mango will be brought. So your identity, I love mangoes will come up. Thought will come up. Raga will come up. Now he'll know that I'm not the body. He'll ignore. The ignoring happens at the conscious level. At the deeper level of realization, ignoring happens at the unconscious and subconscious level. Okay. So depending on this level of ignoring, where the changes have happened, a person has exhibited 4 levels of realization. Brahmavid, Brahmavara, Brahmavarenya, Brahmavarishta. Brahmavid means knower of Brahman. Brahmavidvara, a greater knower of Brahman. Brahma Varishta is greater. Brahma Varishta is greatest. So their reaction to the outer world will change depending on the Chitta Shuddhi purification has happened. All are called Jivan Muktas. All are called liberated. All have become free from suffering. Okay? Okay, all have become free from suffering. But they are real time free from suffering, or some time will take.
This moment or this moment?
At this moment or this moment. It's actually happens at a pre-processing level, at post-processing level. Okay? Pre-processing level is body-mind complex itself will no raga desha. Okay? Post-processing will come to conscious mind, then it will say, I am not the I know. So what is the difference? The difference is, in case of a fully purified entity, vehicle, if something happens, there's no reaction, it goes. No, eyes also may not blink. Whereas in case of a lesser relation or lesser purification, if somebody hits, eyes will blink, face will become like this. Maybe momentarily anger will come, immediately the go. It's like there's a processing time. Okay? Are you clear? The difference in the Brahmavid, Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvaranya, Brahmavarishta is a processing time. Brahmavarishta is fully 100% real time.
All short.
All short. Okay? So this is actually what we call as response to outer stimuli. So the question here, the question here is, will thoughts come and he'll ignore? Thought doesn't come. In Brahmavarishta, thoughts don't come. In Brahmavid and Brahmavidvara, thoughts will come. To a lesser degree, they'll get ignored. Some of them will go, some of them will not come.
So there the analogy to dialogues to actors will come to, yes, dialogues are coming, but
so in the early lower level Brahmavid, Brahmavidvara, Brahmavidvaranya, he is more like an actor. There's a dialogue, but he knows I'm an actor. In Brahmavidvarishta, there's no dialogue at all. Script is gone. Actor is also gone. So where are you? So all the seekers I classify, these are all higher stages. Brahmavid. I say the measure for you is fire, FIRE. Frequency, interval, recovery. Intensity, recovery. So frequency is how often you get agitated by the external world. How intensely you get agitated. And what is your recovery time? It's called fire. So emotional fire. So it is not a seeker, as he progresses in spiritual path, this fire will start coming down. Not that it has become zero. In Brahmavarishta, it has become zero. In case of other this thing, it is coming in. Whereas the rest of still seeker has not come to the stage, it will come and go. Recovery time is larger. But for a person who is not on the spiritual path, recovery time is infinite. So the fire is the scale.
To this question clearly, because of talk, I think the answer is
clear.
Yes, very clear. Thank you.
There's a voice in the head for all of us. The voice is the noise. Okay? For an ignorant person, the noise becomes his voice. For a gnani, voice becomes the noise. Silence becomes his soul. So, why this noise is there? Because there are so many identities in life. Husband, wife, father, mother. Any external situation will trigger one of these identities, trigger one of these memories. They will become thoughts. So you don't differentiate between identity and yourself. These identities are roles. You confuse yourself with the role. In case of a fully enlightened person, you'll never get confused with the role. Thoughts may come, you'll ignore. In case of a gnani, thoughts may not even rise. Because identities don't trigger. Anybody has a question on Zoom? So question is,
yes, Guruji.
Yeah.
So Guruji, initially, while performing any action, like way long back, so performing an action, when somebody praises or criticizes, it used to
If they come
Or
also, they don't
is it
bother you.
okay to come and then witness and
I'm saying
little-
initially they'll come and go, you are not bothered. Later it starts reducing also. It won't come also.
yes.
Right?
Okay, Guruji.